in Vegas, come on, we know it's a wipeout. It's Vargas all over again. But that's not the case here. Manny Pacquiao is fighting in his home turf, in his land, somewhere where they've never been before. We don't know how people are treating Manny Pacquiao over there.
So you're recommending that people take their savings, their child's
Not their
education,
savings. Come on,
and
people.
bet on a 6-1 dog.
We're gambling here. We're not betting our lives. We're gambling. This is a
Yes,
gambler's
because I've watched
bet.
you gamble. You like Canelo.
Come on.
You'll never live it down.
And
You'll
yeah, I
never
don't
live
give
it
a
down.
damn. I like the scorecards too. They were right on point. Canelo didn't. If you guys, I'm not going to go. You always make me explain myself. Stop it. Hey, listen. Jeff
In fact,
Horn's
I'm going to
game
go. I'm going to
plan-
go out on a limb. I think he's going to stop Horn.
Yeah, I know. Lee, and Jeff Horn has the flaws for that to happen. Believe me. Sometimes when the kid gets excited, he just stands in front of you and throws punches, and you literally see him off balance. It's like, whoa, you can't do that versus Manny. One left hook is dropping you. Left hand, excuse me, not left hook. One straight left is going to put you on your ass every single time. They have to work on that. I've watched interviews. They're saying they worked on his movement. That's been one of the big things, and they have to because he's fighting an older fighter. He's fighting an older fighter out of his element. We don't know how he's going to react to the altitude or the weather or the food. Did they bring in their own chef, or is he eating the food that's being made over there that he's really never eaten before?
What, Australia? You make it sound like he's going to the deepest, darkest part of Africa.
It's not but it's different.
It's regular food.
See, it's different. You don't understand.
What are you talking about? It's Australia.
So what do you think? Where do you think they're getting their food from? Australia, right?
He stays
do you
away
think
from
Manny's...
the Vegemite. I think he'll be fine.
Do you understand that fighters most of the time when they fight overseas or fight in another uncomfortable, they bring their own chefs
that barely has water? Manny Pacquiao lives in the jungle.
Care. They're still adapted to that environment. You're out of your environment.
He eats greasy shit out of a wok, Andrew.
No, he doesn't. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. There's a lot of things that go into this fight rather than, oh no, Manny Pacquiao is just going to show up to Australia and knock him out. Bullshit.
Manny Pacquiao eats cockroaches and crab. I mean, like, that's what he eats. Like, he eats...
No.
Creepy Filipino food. I don't even know. Wow, I probably alienated our one Filipino fan.
I don't know where you're going with that.
I don't know either.
We've heard many times how fighters they're scared of the
Is there such a thing as Filipino food? What is Filipino food? I gotta Google
that. It's pretty good. No, there is such a thing, and it's pretty good. A lot of their dishes taste just like Mexican dishes. To be honest with you, there's not really. I've eaten a lot of Filipino food. You know that, Lee. My kids are half Filipino.
All right, let's look at
quarter Filipino. Sorry, don't.
Yeah, you're a mutt. We've kept up on this.
We're all mutt.
Does everybody on this?
We're all. If anyone has realized.
Hey.
The DNA test. What is that DNA test you get?
It's Ancestry.com.
Ancestry.com has proven that almost everybody that gets that damn thing done is a mutt. Seriously. Right. I don't even want it done, Lee. I don't want to know that I'm 25 different nationalities. What, I got to celebrate every holiday now? I'll limit it. I'll limit it to what my mom told me I am. That's it.
Sounds like you're a whore, Andrew. All right, so I'm looking at the picture of a dead, dried-out fish as one Filipino item, then some dried-looking chicken, and then some sloppy orange stuff on greens. He can eat in Australia, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Watch that be their excuse.
If there's rice, he's...
Oh, he had stomach problems leading up to the week. You watch, Lee.
All right, so I'm not going to name drop, but I was at a concert this week for a pretty famous band because I have a friend who's a guitarist in a pretty famous band. Have we done that on the show? Yeah. So I'm we were at dinner before the show, and I'm with a bicycle executive who says that they make bikes for Manny Pacquiao, and he goes, the shoulder injury was legit. I said, really? Nice. He goes, well, he at least said that the shoulder injury was legit. I said, I don't think he's had surgery on the supposed injured arm. Like, did God cure it? Did I miss a jump story?
Look at what the controversy in that fight, Lee, I thought was that the Nevada State Athletic Commission didn't grant him a shot. He's had the injury for a long time.
Okay.
But on that particular night, for some reason, they said no to the shot.
I don't know.
Now, when you look at the paperwork, Manny Pacquiao, whoever in his team X'd out the no previous injury, is the one who made the mistake. And the Nevada State Athletic Commission took that application and was like, hey, look, you guys told us he wasn't injured. Now you want a shot the night of the fight. We can't do it. That's what happened that night. Mayweather got his shots. Manny didn't get any because someone messed up that application. They had it online.
It's whatever it is.
Yeah.
It is whatever it is. And
he had his moment. He had his opportunity.
He had
and
the window.
Totally dropped the ball.
He didn't take the window.
He didn't even bleed. That's what I hated about that fight.
Nobody's going to bleed in a Mayweather fight. Nobody's going to bleed. I don't think Mayweather's made anybody bleed.
Oh,
What was Mayweather's last knockout?
He beat up Cotto, right? He had Cotto pretty lumped up on their fight.
Well, because he had plaster in his gloves. It's just ridiculous. I mean, in general, it's ridiculous. Look, the Manny Pacquiao thing will keep going as long as we have Manny Pacquiao, and that's what we have to, we have to deal with it. Right? That's what it's going to come down to.
Yes, I like this fight. I like Jeff Horn's chances in Australia. Nowhere else. It's all about.
All right. If you had to put a dollar figure on it, you're in Vegas, and you're not going to tell me, so that you don't have to hear shit if you were wrong, because that's the smart play.
He gets knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, right. I knew it all the time, Lee.
Hey, but Lee,
really? You did?
Lee, you gotta listen to my words. Sometimes you don't listen to my words. I'm talking about game planning. You remember Gervonta Davis when he went over to the UK? The game plan was wrong. The kid came out and fought Davis toe-to-toe, gets knocked out within 5 rounds. Why? Davis had never went past 8. He came to your hometown, and you're going to war with him in the beginning? Same thing, Kell Brook, Eroy Spence. Kell Brook put way too much in the beginning of that fight. Everything was in his favor. It's all about game plan when someone's coming to your backyard. And I think Jeff Horn, the best game plan for him, let the crowd dictate this fight early. Try to outpoint Manny with jabs. Try to get Manny to overcommit to his one combination that he throws over and over. You know what's coming. If he throws the jab, it's going to be the straight left and then the right hook. He does it over and over and over again. Take a step back and fire the right hand. Counter right hand should be his biggest punch in the first 5 rounds. Then after 5, put the foot down, right? You go for it. You go for it. Now you try to take Manny into deep waters. You're younger than him. You have the crowd behind your back. Now you start going after him late in this fight. It's all about the game plan. If he comes out and just tries a man rush, bum rush Manny Pacquiao, Pacquiao's going to step to the side and drop him. Believe that. You got to get Manny, you got to get him shaking with the right hand. Got to get him nervous. You got to get him thinking. That's Manny. If Manny's thinking, that's not a good fight for him. Manny needs the back and forth action so he can hit you with that punch you don't see.
Andrew, what is this craziness about going into deep water?
He's old, Lee. He's been in a lot of wars.
Yeah, but
you're younger than him.
He went 12 with Vargas. He went 12 with Bradley. He went 12 with Mayweather.
And that's not a good thing.
He went 12 with that Algieri thing.
Chris Algieri, yeah.
That's
didn't finish any of these guys.
He doesn't finish, but he doesn't have a problem going 12. He's never had a problem going 12. I don't think cardio's ever been his issue.
Well, that is true. You can say that, but Lee, he's fought in a lot of people with no power and hasn't been able to finish this fight. By the same token,
have you looked at the record of the Golden Boy?
Give me his record.
Joe Horn is legitimately, he is 16-0.
No, I thought 18-0.
I'm looking at BoxRec.
Okay, go ahead.
17 bouts, 16-0-1. Okay? Ali Funeka, who they just found in New Zealand.
Ex-world champ. No, it's an ex-world champ. That's a guy Manny didn't want to fight.
Okay.
Ali Funeka is the one who went to war with Nate Campbell for the undisputed light heavyweight championship. Everyone thought he had deserved a shot at Manny. Manny never fought him. I'll give you another name who beat Eric Morales after Morales beat Pacquiao was Zahir Rahim. Manny never fought him.
Okay. I'm just telling you that he just doesn't go the distance. He's a quick fighter. He tends to have short fights.
Who does? Who are you talking about?
You're a Horn guy.
But on this particular night, he can't do that. Well, if he goes in there and tries to make it a quick fight, he's not going to have a major success.
I just looked at his record. It would indicate that he's a pressure fighter who starts off hard and fast.
I know that's what he likes to do. On this night, he can't. He has 50,000 people behind him fighting a legend. There's no need to rush it, Lee.
There is that. As you can tell everybody from listening to this, I can't find any validity to wanting to bet on this guy whatsoever. Sorry, I just can't. If you guys put your money on Horn, it's a pipe dream at best.
So how many knockouts did he have out of 16 wins?
Okay, hold on. I took it off the screen.
I'm telling you, the guy has a right hand. I've seen it. Lee, 6-1. You're telling me you bet $100, you take home 700 that night, and that's a bad loss?
He's got 11 knockouts. He's done 5 by decision.
That's over 50%, right?
It's 16, and it's only 16 fights, Andrew.
No, I know that. No, I see that too.
That's a problem. I mean, it's 17 fights. He's got 1 draw. But here's the thing. That's not a lot.
I know.
You're going in against a legitimate veteran. And it's a 65% KO ratio. It's a legitimate... Manny Pacquiao, we can argue up and down about what he is, what he isn't, right? Manny Pacquiao is a grizzled veteran. It's going to take a lot to stop the Manny Pacquiao freight train. He's out on a payday collision course. He's going to find every Jeff Horn on every continent, and they're going to squeeze every dollar they can out of him. I don't think he has to fight anybody that's a challenge. I don't. I think I will keep saying it.
Jesse Vargas.
They proved it out with Jesse Vargas. They called it like a double by Vegas standards. The Jesse Vargas-Manny Pacquiao fight made more than Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev. It got viewed by more people. It generated more money. Let's just put them side by side. Ward Kovalev, good fight.
27 wins and 10 knockouts.
Hold on. Ward Kovalev, good fight. Right fight. 2 best fighters fighting.
Yeah, but they're not Pacquiao, Lee. Pacquiao is a legend.
Jesse Vargas. Vargas, a nobody. Vargas was a nobody from Vegas, okay?
The fight was in Vegas, though, so at least Vargas had that going for him.
They sold more tickets. They generated more money. Bob called it was a double. I'd say it's more like a triple based on the current economics. It's not a Grand Slam. It's not Canelo Triple G kind of money, but it's still there. Everybody's looking for these monstrous wins. Oh, we only did 1 million people watching worldwide. Ho hum, ho hum. The numbers are so down for Manny Pacquiao. Truthfully,
Timothy Bradley,
do you know what the
wins,
viewership is going to be like on
33
ESPN
wins,
for that fight?
13 knockouts.
That
ain't nowhere near 65%.
Come on, be honest. What do you think Manny Pacquiao is going to do on ESPN?
This is the hardest puncher Manny Pacquiao has faced in 3 years. Seriously, look at it.
It's not going to go 6 rounds. I'm calling it right now. I'm making my bet.
I like Jeff Horn.
I'm standing at the counter. Won't go 6. Manny Pacquiao to win.
Top Rank's going to burn Manny again. You watch. It's what they do.
Pacquiao, winner.
You don't listen, you pay.
Winner, Pacquiao, won't go 6.
Damn it. Jeff Horn by decision. Rematch will be made.
Ugh.
They'll take it to a soccer stadium the next time.
That'll do it for this episode of Fight Net Radio.
Did I sell it, Lee? Are you more interested now than you were before?
Well, I will say this. I'm not in Australia, and I have not watched Jeff Horn fights. I almost want to... You had it right, though. He's a pressure guy. Like I said, Lee, some of the I can look at the record and make a general guess based on his record. But yeah, he also hasn't really fought anybody. Randall Bailey.
One of the hardest hit punchers in that division for a long time.